Hey, we're doing this year's ranking as a tier list because Gmmtv dropped 20 trailers, and I don't have the time or strong enough opinions to rank them all individually. So, tier list it is. Remember, these are just pilot trailers. Most of the time, the final series ends up being pretty different. That's the whole point of a pilot. To introduce the concept, show the cast, and get fans hyped. These rankings aren't serious, and if you've watched my previous ones, you know how often I change my mind once the shows actually air. This is just to see what I'm excited for right now and if my predictions end up being any good. Here are our tiers. Reasons to live. These shows are my reason to look forward to 2025. I'm counting down the days until they air. Might be late but we'll be there. I'll be seated, just not fully at the edge of my seat. It's not a reason to live, but it's a reason to not unsubscribe from Gmmtv. That's the plan, but nothing is promised. I'll watch the first episodes and see how it goes. I kind of like the idea of these, but I've got some doubts. It feels like too much is going to change between the pilot and the series, or I just have a gut feeling it might not live up to its potential. When he goes out there, I just pray something in the trailer, be it the cast, concept, or direction, threw me off. I'm not planning to watch, but there's a tiny chance I could be convinced. Maybe one of you bitches will make an amazing edit that ropes me in, only for it to be exactly what I expected. Still, there's a sliver of hope if I cross my fingers. Reasons to close this channel. Nope. I don't want to watch or review these. I'll get comments begging me to, and stans will tell me to key myself when I say it's bad. Just know. Okay, so let's dive into the Gmmtv 2025 lineup. Dare You to Death. DFS from ThamePo. What the hell was going on in the casting room? Seriously, did we go off headshots alone? Even that doesn't explain half the choices. This show could be good, the concept is solid. I mean DFF was great, until it wasn't. If this project went to almost anyone else, I'd be more excited, but I already know I won't like it. Jungdunk haven't given me a reason to get excited for their shows, and nothing about any of the characters or plot excites me either. Head to head. Yeah, this is going to be the biggest show in the world. Gmmtv put me in charge. I will be their PR team. I will promote this show. Only Boo is the best Gmmtv BL of 2024 and none of you were there. I mean the bar wasn't high but still. Go watch it now. You still have time to fix your mistakes and join the right side of history. Be there when head to head starts and witness the rise in real time. This show looks incredible. Maybe I'm biased, but seriously, it's like Bad Buddy 2.0 meets Pit Babe. If Pit Babe had been good, I already know the chemistry is gonna be great, and the seeing the future element gives what could have been a standard rivals to lovers story a fresh dynamic edge. The trailer had so many iconic lines already, like, "That's the only thing my gut feeling is telling me not to change a thing about." Come on. Kangmu are so silly but their relationship ends up being unexpectedly so romantic, and I know Jae-jin are going to deliver the same best of both worlds vibe. Guys, I'm so serious about doing PR for this. Who wants to join the team? I'm thinking we spread the Surf Sita Seekin lore, and throw in the Ujava breakup for some extra drama. People love a little BL pairing behind the scenes chaos. Whatever it takes to get this trending every week, we're doing it. Life we have to, I don't give a fuck. Start now. Burnout Syndrome. Burnout Syndrome has me conflicted. Nucci is back with Off Gun, and Not Me was a masterpiece. Dark, artistic, and moody in a way that hasn't been done since. The magic these three create together is unmatched, and I've been dying for another show with this vibe. So, of course, I'll be seated, but Off Gun hasn't been my thing for a while now. Cooking Crush and The Trainee were so uninteresting I couldn't even finish them, which kind of killed my excitement for the pairing. That excitement came from how incredible Not Me was though, and this feels like a return to that vibe. Maybe this is what I need to revive the off-gun joy buried in my past. The cast looks great. I really like looking at Stu's face, but his acting has always been hard for me to enjoy. Did anyone try to watch A Love So Beautiful? I watched like 3 episodes. He made the same 2 faces and said maybe all of 5 words. I was laughing like they can't be serious. But he's gorgeous so he's allowed to do that. Still, I've wanted to see Ju and Gun paired romantically in a series. Something about them together is interesting to me. Getting that here feels like a win no matter what. I just need to see what these two can do together, good or bad. At the end of the day, this trailer brings me back to the nostalgia of Nucci and Off Gun's past work. It feels like a return to form. So how wrong can it go? You can probably tell I'm just talking about the actors here because, I'm gonna do that a lot because there isn't too much to talk about for most of the pilots, but honestly, I barely remember what this show's supposed to be about. The only thing that stood out to me was Ju being in a love triangle with Off Gun, which makes me worry about how strong the plot and story will actually be. But I'll try watching. Please, Burnout Syndrome. Be better than I think you'll be. I know you have it in you. Wale Store XOXO. When I first saw this, I wished Milk Love could take on something with more dynamic complexity. Inkpa remains my favorite characters they've played. While I liked Ong Se-sun since we spent more time with them, Inkpa's personalities and relationship left a stronger impression on me. I was hoping for something grittier and more mature, but after rewatching the Whale Store XOXO trailer, I think it's a perfect compromise actually. Milk Love really shine in cutesy roles, and 23.5, despite its flaws, is still a comfort show for me. That said, it was poorly written and felt way too childish overall. Whale Store XOXO seems like just the right balance of maturity while keeping Milk Love's dreamy charm. The directors behind this have made some shows I didn't love, Enchante, Cooking Crush, etc. But they also made Only Boo, which was stunning. I feel like Milk Love's magic can work perfectly with these directors. I'm definitely watching this. I have a feeling it'll be sweet, good, and maybe even a little underrated. Only Friends. Dream on. This was the gag of the century. I didn't like Only Friends, and the rumors about a season 2 had me praying for its downfall. But this pilot, it completely revived me. At first, the trailer feels like Only Friends. Then it feels too similar, and you're wondering what's going on. Then the camera pans to Boston with his camera, and the music kicks in. How could you not gag? It's so simple yet genius. Credit where it's due. This deserves 10s. I still wish they'd fully lean into the reality TV style final project film vibe for the whole series. That was my biggest gripe with season 1. Beyond all the other issues, wasting such a good concept was what annoyed me most. I doubt they'll take it in that direction, but that's fine I guess. This already looks more interesting. They dropped cast members and characters I didn't like, kept Boston, the best, messiest character, and the irritating Only Friends online discourse is still alive. Even if this turns into another chaotic mess, I'm not mad at it. I think I might enjoy it more, but I wouldn't be me if I rate anything Only Friends related higher than mid right now. The trailer sparked my interest, but my haterism goes too deep. Let's see if the series can change my mind. This pilot did help me go in with a more open mind than I expected though. I was ready to tweak out if they took up a slot for a season 2. Now I'm calm, suspicious, but calm. That summer, Woo Boom looked good on a beach. Woo looks like a prince. Boom can play a moody commoner really well. I'm half joking, but honestly, this doesn't look very promising. Still, I'm giving it a shot because I used to love Winnie Sartang during FUTS, my school president and our Sky 2. I was looking forward to We Are Only for Them and Woo Boom funnily enough, but Q-Toy made me feel unsure about their pairing. I'd be way more interested in that summer if it were a duo I felt more confident could pull off this concept and carry an entire series. The concept is interesting, but the trailer's direction and acting seem like they might fall short. It's giving Star in My Mind vibes, which I didn't enjoy. That summer pilot felt like a lot, maybe too much. It's like I've already seen the whole show. I doubt anything more interesting than the plot points in the trailer will happen. It all looks so predictable and corny. Honestly, if another pairing I liked more got this concept, I'd be all in. But with the quality looking shaky, I can already see myself having plenty of critiques. Still, I'll watch the first episode and see where it goes. Despite all the hesitation, I am anticipating that summer a little bit. Boys in love. You know my oldest will watch anything involving high school. This looks cute. Hashtag Jakun Aston. Mick is already out acting his brother. Papan and Pod aren't just gay. They are actually paired together guys, oh my gosh. What is there not to be excited for? First love and cutesy sweetness will always have me seated. These shows may seem like pure fluff, but they often explore important topics and become great queer youth stories we need. I'm pretty sure I'll like Gmmon and the teachers the most. They're the only ones I really connected with here at least. The pilot was solid for what it was. I will say the title is really bland and boring. I mean, I guess it explains the story. It's just boys in love for real. I don't know, maybe it could have had a title that grabs my attention more. I'm definitely going to watch this one. My Romance Scammer. By the end of January 2025, gay marriage will be legal in Thailand, and Gmmtv is already scamming motherfuckers. This kind of unserious chaos is exactly why this stupid company will always entertain me. Where else can you find something so ridiculous? To be serious for a second, it's amazing that the company's first show about queer marriage since legalization is so funny and completely its own thing. They've skipped the cautious let's ease into it phase, it's already normalized, and they're diving straight into nonsense. I don't think I'll actually like it, but I'm not really against anything in this trailer. The concept is hilarious, the acting is solid, and the cast is pretty. I'm kind of into it, but I don't think I'll love this. I'll watch My Romance Scammer for a good laugh, though I might end up laughing at it more than with it. Not sure yet, but I'm not completely out. Melody of Snores. Speaking of completely out, I still have no idea what this show is about. Do you? This trailer was just annoying. The color grading is as bad as that Boon Prem vampire show from last year's lineup. That's why they aren't getting another show, by the way. Are you crazy? Where's Boon Prem? Where's Boon Prem? They're in the Mariana Trench working on that shite. Stop being greedy, only I can do that. Force book you too. Greed is a sin. You have had enough shows. They have this superpower to make me sit through shows I don't like. I don't know though guys, I think that power ran out. I really have no idea what this is. And the color grading is dark enough. I don't think they need my dark energy. It's just the trailer. I know they will probably change it for the series. But seriously, get whoever made this trailer out of there. My Forcebook brothers and sisters need all the help they can get for a shot at a good show. Crap for cash. You have got to be joking. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. Who got this story on their desk and went, yeah, that's what we need. Cat mind reader. And the characters' names are Tiger and Lynx. You fucking stupid. What is wrong with you people? Steal from the Larry Stylance and tag on AO3 like normal people. Someone out there doesn't like you first cow, like this is crazy. The Eclipse, Sandre, the Heart Killers, and now Cat for Cash. Their stands are soldiers. Good luck to you guys next year, I guess. I don't really care if it goes up from here though, I gave up a long time ago. Love you teacher. This started off cute but quickly got weird. I like PUBG as a director, and I think I like Perth Santa. I know I like them individually, and they look cute together. I haven't seen Perfect 10-liners yet, so I'm not sure how they are on screen. In theory, I should be excited for this, but the story feels so odd to me. It could be cute, and I want to give it a chance, but weird is the only word I have for it. The trailer left me feeling strange, and the show has such a fine line to walk before it tips into uncomfortable territory. I hope they pull it off, but if just the pilot feels off, I can't imagine how a full series would feel. I want to give it a shot because I like the director and actors. I mean, K finally has something to smile about. I was starting to get offended for him. They think his face is only meant to be a weird bully menace character. But honestly, I'm not sure about this one yet. Girl rules. The Thai version of the L word is here. Only friends but GL. April Choom. We'll never forget you. Honestly, this is exactly what I've been dying for, and we're finally getting it. The cast is perfect. The only thing I'd change is adding Emmy Bonnie or Carput Ploy. But with ensemble shows, more characters usually mean less fleshed out stories. 3 couples are enough. It's iconic that Gmmtv's first 3 official marketed GL couples are in one show. Sure, View has a new partner, which stings a little, but I'm glad she's still part of this. I always said only friends would have been good if it was girls, and I can't believe it's finally happening. Every day someone posts a clip from this trailer on Twitter, and I have to stop and watch it every time. That said, knowing the industries need to pair everyone back up with their official couples in the end is kind of frustrating. It's fun to see the drama of swapping partners for a few episodes, but knowing Gmmtv won't commit to splitting Prim Bambi, Shasha Goya, or Min Prey lessens the chaotic messy intrigue. I had the same problem with Only Friends. It doesn't really matter though. I'm going to watch and enjoy it for what it is. Unlike Only Friends season 1, I genuinely like everyone in the cast this time. Unless they completely botch the writing, it's going to be, at the very least, a fun ride. My Magic Prophecy, it's Jimmy C. Of course I'm on board. I'll admit, the trailer wasn't the most exciting, but maybe that's because I'm still in awe that Nom Noms made this series happen. I've been liking tweets about Jimmy C playing in TAP for years. I didn't even read the book. I just couldn't let the Om Nanan bitches win. Remember when the My Magic Prophecy novel was in Pran's room in Bad Buddy? Om Nanan fans thought that was a spoiler for their next project. Not on my watch. Jimmy C deserved revenge after what happened with vice versa. Anyways, I never even read the novel, but the title is so cool. It's Tie for fortune telling, and the last part should be tack. But they changed it to Tap because of Jimmy's character, Tapfer. Only Boo does something similar with Kang's name, and I love when shows play with the language like that, even without knowing the novel. I agreed with Nom Noms that they were perfect for these roles. I was just desperate for Jimmy C to pick up a script again, and now, it's real. I'm still in shock. I've heard the book has the perfect mix of everything, so I'm trusting my fandom and can't wait to read and watch. I'm so curious. A dog and a plane. This is so stupid, and I like it. When a show embraces its silliness, it can be amazing. Am I a hypocrite with some others? Maybe. The difference is Tatorn is in this one. Who knew I needed a flight attendant XEMT romcom? I'm more excited for this than I expected. The Tay new renaissance has been such a joy these past few years. That said, I didn't enjoy Cherry Magic Thailand at all, and I never got around to Peaceful Property. Plus, I'm not a fan of the side couple from the trailer, which gives me a bit of doubt. Still, the concept is so fun, and I trust them to deliver a solid romcom. I'll definitely start it. Whether I stick with it is another story. Me and me, I'm over Pond Puin. If a pairing is my faves, they can do 100 series together, but if not, 3 shows max, and then it's time to stop. I liked We Are, until I didn't, and now I'm just done. This new show looks awful. Gmmtv doesn't do mafia concepts well, though making tea obsessed with soap operas adds a troll factor. I like that. If they lean into the comedy, it could work. The only way I want more Pond Puin is if they go back to their funny roots, like Futs. They're great at light-hearted ridiculous romcoms, but the trailer looks dull and uninspired. The story doesn't grab me, the cast doesn't excite me, and I feel like watching it would just make me cringe. Woo, the SKYNANI pill so strong I almost died. Nurse, guys, we're gonna be here for a minute. This hyperfixation is so serious, get a snack. Okay, so I really didn't want to like High School Frenemy. In last year's trailer ranking, I put it in the hetero speedrun at the end, gave it a pie, and said it would slay if it was gay, and I mean I was right. But I didn't know it was gonna be bromance with an invisible bee, so no, it's phenomenal. You have to give 10s where 10s are due. Would it have been better with a kiss at the end? Absolutely. Just one extra line about being more than friends could have made it the best BL ever. Even without that, it's incredible. As for the bromance versus BL debate some of you are having, you're being weird, but that's rampant in this space and that's a conversation for another video. On the day the trailers dropped, I hadn't started High School Frenemy yet, and now I wish I had. That moment when the camera pans to Sky, I lose my mind every time I rewatch it. I can't imagine how hyped I'd have been, seeing it live, and waiting for SKYNANI to pop up all night. Peer pressure won though. After they confirmed SKYNANI were getting another series, I binged High School Frenemy, just to have an opinion before ranking Woo. I get it now. I get it. Woo went from a show I didn't care about to one of my top 3 most anticipated projects, purely because High School Frenemy was so good. Is that the best way to hype a show that's unrelated beyond sharing the same leads? Probably not, but it's my tail list and I can do whatever I want. The pilot trailer did its job. It introduced the cast and the concept. It didn't overhype itself, never let me go, or undersell my school president. Gmmtv's pilot trailers are always chaotic but iconic. I wouldn't change that. It's fun to have one day where we learn about all the shows they'll struggle to fit into a year. Woo kept it simple with a one-scene teaser, and it worked better than some trailers that clearly had more effort behind them. SKYNANI's chemistry is so powerful that Gmmtv rushed this into production just to capitalize on it, considering the trailer was made the night before, probably edited on the way to the venue. It looks amazing. Also, the Woo poster, gorge, the colors, the design, their pose, I love it so much. Maybe I'm biased because I'm hyperfixating, but I'm so excited to see how this turns out. I do kind of need this to be a BL. The bromance brigade acting like SKYNANI are better than BL actors, because they are getting famous appearing without BL fan service. I kind of get what you mean, but you sound homophobic and weird and we need to shut you the fuck up quickly. That small portion of the fandom makes me annoyed at the Gmmtv's first bromance couple talk. It's fine if Woo isn't a romance, but it would make the reception of bromance easier for me if it ended up being a BL, like Kidnapped. I definitely enjoy it more if it were actually queer. I still stand by my high school frenemy would slay if it was gay comment from last year. I need my media to be a little gay to fully love it. I grew up on Wattpad and AO3. I can make anything gay, and SAINTSHIN are so, but canonically gay is always better. Memoir of Ratty. Getting into French lessons now. That accent ruined my mood, and Woo Boom being a side couple again didn't help. You can't have the main character speaking French and sounding like that. Fix it. So, Gmmtv, what is it with Woo Boom? Is it a popularity issue? Do Woo Boom just not want to do it? Or is someone in the company working against them? I dunno. All I know is I'm pissed. Woo Boom has more star power to land a main lead series than most of these other pairings they're trying to force. Whatever, this series does look interesting. At least Woo Boom are sharing the screen with Great In, so the acting and chemistry will be top notch, even if the French isn't. I love period pieces. When done well, they are some of the best stories, and I have faith Memoir of Ratty could be amazing. This cast is full of stars. It has to be good, right? I mean, I did think the same about Wandy Good Day, and the writing was so shite Great In couldn't even save it. Maybe second time's the charm. Just fix that French, wow the masses, and get Woo Boom more fans. Then we'll start campaigning for them as main leads for Gmmtv 2026. Maybe 8th time's the charm. Oh my god, 5 years. What the f ticket to heaven. I spent so much time on a video about Let Free the Curse of Taekwondo and its brilliant subtle depiction of religious trauma, righteousness, and shame. And then the trailer for Ticket to Heaven drops and now my stomach hurts. This trailer was stunning. It's easily the best of the lineup, crafted with so much care, respect, and understanding of the story it wants to tell. I adore when queer media explores religion. Not every show needs to, of course, but when it does, it hits a deeply personal place in my heart that most stories don't touch. I'm worried about how the average BL fan might react once this show airs. Some of you can be so weird about these topics. Please, either fix that or stay far away from it. Queerness and religion can coexist, and it's such a nuanced conversation that requires understanding to discuss properly. I get why some people see no gray area, given the history of violence and discrimination, but there's so much to unpack, analyze, critique, and explore in the relationship between queerness and religion. When done well, it's incredibly fascinating and beautiful. From this trailer alone, it's clear Off has a strong vision for where this series is going. If it's not rushed, if it doesn't pad runtime with ads to capitalize on Gemini-4th star power, and if Off sticks the landing, Emmy whispers, I have so much faith in Ticket to Heaven. Off and Gemini-4th create magic together, and I haven't been this excited for a show in ages. Please, don't let me down. I believe this series can be incredible. Mute love. I'm so glad this series exists. First, SKYNANI technically has 2 series now. Yeah, that's right, bow down to the future pillars. Second, some of you need a reminder you're watching Thai shows. The tarot cards replacing guitars jokes are so unfunny, give it up, oh my god. Gmmtv isn't copy pasting concepts in this lineup. They're exploring Muay luck, a huge part of Thai pop culture involving fortune telling. It's not just storytelling, it reflects a cultural phenomenon driving Thailand's economy right now. Before complaining about its presence in media, maybe learn about the country you are consuming media from, I dunno. Anyway, back to my silly thoughts. I think this is split into different episodes per story. I'm probably only watching SKYNANI's and the queer friend group one. Also, I will yoify Sky and Nani's roles across episodes because I'm a veteran, and I can do anything. Ah. Isn't it so nice to not have to do a hetero speedrun because they realized no one cares about that shite? I'm never gonna see Nanan in anything ever again, am I? Oh well, that's not a huge loss. Anyway, good luck to the heteros, I guess. We're having fun over here. I can't wait to see how much fun I'll have when these shows are fully released. Gmmtv, look at me. I can't wait too long for woo. Tickets to heaven and head to head. So don't you dare make those the ones pushed to 2026. We're not doing that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye my loves.